first, AD, Frank was talking about the balance between the, your season-long goals versus the short term after a loss like that through 3 OTs. How do you figure that out? How's the frustration level?
But we're very frustrated. When to come home, win games. It's the first game after the long road trip. But the game we definitely could have won. We had some mistakes. Granted, they hit some tough shots. Credit to them. Down the stretch. Hand in Fox face. He hit a couple mid-range jumpers. One falling, Buddy hit a one-legged step back. So they hit some tough shots, but a game that we had control of in the fourth and let it get away, and then overtimes did enough, and then once again they made some tough shots, made some big plays. But I feel like we had control of the game, and this is one that we definitely want to get. Just coming back and playing at home. We got to be a better home team than we are right now, and it's kind of one that we want to, win to kind of keep this streak going. I think we got a nice little schedule, and this is a time where we can't keep saying short season. We got to be able to win basketball games and put a string of wins together in a row.
This could be for either or both of you, but you had been 4-0 in OT heading into this one and executing pretty well. What did you feel like with the shots that you were getting? And it seemed like a lot of jump shots as opposed to getting into the paint.
We're playing to the clock a lot. I feel like we were playing against the clock. And anytime anyone called the ball, they were playing against the clock. We didn't have a lot of time to get into some action. We were kind of going with some things that worked. Pick and rolls with me and Russ, pick and roll with me and Bron. Melo had some good looks he missed. We just missed shots towards the end. And they made shots. They made some tough shots, but we got to be able to, like I say, play with the lead in the fourth. We had control of the game. And they made some shots to tie it up. And same thing in overtime, and they were able to, pull it off.
I guess for both of you guys, what's the feeling mentally and physically to play 50 minutes and then expend all that energy and then just to know how this thing went? Like, what'll be on your mind when you drive home tonight, when you look back at the game?
Get some rest. You ready for Sunday? So you can do. Game is over. Regardless of how many minutes we play, we know we got to get our mind and our bodies prepared to be able to play a Sunday. So.
I guess first for Russ, when you signed up for this or were traded here and stuff, like you were very open about this is going to take time. There are going to be bumps early in this. We all need to understand that. A quarter of the way through this season, has it gone as expected? Have these bumps been more dramatic than maybe you thought? And is that resolve still there for everybody in the locker room?
Yeah, I don't think it's dramatic for us internally. We know, like AD said, we got a sense of urgency, but we also understand adversity, understand bumps in the road. And one thing I live by is never panic. Don't panic. Stick with each other, never spread out at times like this, regardless of what people may think outside of our locker room, of how quickly they think we should be playing this way, that way. It's a long year. But also, just to reiterate what AD's saying, we do got to have a sense of urgency of taking care of home wins and winning games we're supposed to win.
Just in terms of the fourth quarter leads that got away, you guys had a 13-point lead tonight. You guys have played, this is the fifth overtime time game for you guys, I think. What can be improved, especially in those fourth quarters, in terms of kind of closing teams out, finding killer instinct?
Stops, shot quality. I think what hurt us tonight was offensive rebounds. They had 16 offensive rebounds. So, we just got to, I think our shot quality, towards the end of the games, we just got to be able to get good looks. And it's all makeable shots, of course. My shots, Russ, Bron, Melo, we had some great looks. But when when them shots not falling, we got to be able to attack the basket or something, play call, something. I think we shot a lot of jump shots. All of us did. We just got to do a better job in that area. But I'm not worried about the offense. I think defensively we gotta do better. Like I say, they made some tough shots. Hats off to them. For making some tough shots. But we got to be able to. One shot, I think it was 3 times where we got to stop. And they got the offensive rebound, and they scored on all of them. Bagley got one with a 3 in the corner. I think I challenged De'Aaron Fox, and Tristan got one. Just the little things, the little plays, the effort plays that gonna help us get over the hump. But we just gotta keep standing together, like Zero said. We gotta keep fighting. 10-11. I mean, we can go on a 10-game winning streak, 12-game winning streak. Now the narrative is different. 10-game winning streak, we 20-11, and now shut everybody up. So, but it's on us. We're gonna have to do it. That's gonna be easy. We knew coming to the season that nobody is gonna give us nothing. No one's gonna feel sorry for us. Nobody's gonna feel bad for us. So we got to go out and take it, and that's the fun in it. It makes it all worth it in the end. So, when you got to grind for it and work for it like we have to, holding the trophy at the end of the year is gonna feel a lot better.
AD, we kind of just touched on this a little bit, but these 21 games, they've all felt mostly like a grind. Every game, really. Why do you think that's been? And I guess secondly, what have you seen that gives you confidence that a 10-game winning streak or something like that could just be on the other side of the door?
First question, we're the Lakers. So any team we play, it's going to be a grind. Everybody wants to beat the Lakers, AD, Brown, and Russ, Melo. Like, teams want to, it's evident that anytime we play a team and the guys who are struggling from 3 or struggling from the field or whatever have great games against us. So we got to know that going in. But second question, we're the Lakers. We got a team that's well put together that can win 10, 12, 15 games in a row. We can do it. We just got to want to do it. We got to, commit on the defensive end a little bit more for a whole 48. And if we do that, we can pull off those 10, 12, 15-game winning streaks.
Well, Russell Westbrook recorded his 5th triple-double of the season with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. More reaction as Lakers fall in triple OT.